Chinesetown podcast with a guest this week.
Oh my gosh.
Cassandra Kyriazis.
Do I say hi now? Is now the time?
Yeah, if you want.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Do you like being a guest on podcasts?
This is the second one. So far, yeah, I feel like a star. You know, I get a special shout out at the beginning every time. I like that part.
You have a very strong stance about bats, we hear, and the Libertarian Party. That's basically why we brought you. You're the resident Libertarian expert
Slash
Philadelphia.
bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also bat aficionado.
I thought you called her a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can I say? I love a bat biting a libertarian presidential candidate. I love that combination of factors. And it happened this week. I was really treated. A bat bit libertarian candidate Jo Jorgensen, and she had to miss a campaign rally to get a rabies vaccine. This is my favorite of the week.
Was she rallying during the day or at night? Because bats usually, they only fly out at night, right? So what is she doing out that
That's
late?
an interesting point. Yeah. Why was she around bats?
I don't have an answer on that. And it's because I really only read the headline of this.
Oh God.
And then I people, and I was like, this is funny.
So you don't know much about this case at all?
No.
All right. Cool.
In that sense. Yeah, we're kind of on the same page. I vaguely know what she looks like, also, which maybe you don't. I don't know if you're familiar with that. She's a brown-haired white woman.
I mean,
Russian.
If she was a bat, I would maybe take a bite out of her.
If she was a bat, you would take a bite out of the bat.
If
you were a bat.
If you were a bat and she was a bat, you would commit cannibalism.
Bats can't eat other
bats. Are all
bats.
four of us bats too?
In this hypothetical?
No, just me. Like if I'm a bat flying around and I see just like this rally and it's like this whole tray of people, and I look at her, I'm just like, ooh, I want to take a bite out of that snack.
Yes.
Here, did you guys see the last season of Black Mirror?
I saw the one where they fuck in the video game. I saw that episode.
I just watched that. That was really cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That one was okay. I think they're all okay.
In this particular episode, Anthony Mackie and this other guy, like
it's Dr. Manhattan from
Dr.
Watchmen.
Manhattan from Watchmen.
Oh, snap.
They are friends who like to play video games with each other. And then in the middle of the show, they both get this VR video game. And just as some background, Anthony Mackie has like a wife and kid, and he's getting bored, and he like gets caught like looking at a woman's ass, and the woman sees him and is like, what the fuck? But then like at the same party, his friend's like, yo, let's play this video game for old time's sake. It's really cool. It's really immersive. It's really fun. And then they both play it at the same time, except they in the game, instead of fighting, they like have sex. And
because you can do that in the game.
Why?
And they like fuck, and one of them is a girl in the game.
Yeah.
And they fuck, and they fucking
love it.
They are like in love, like so horny for having sex in this video game. Like it's like they're cheating on the wives.
Yeah. But then outside of it, they're like, are we having like gay sex, or are we having straight sex?
Are we gay? Like what's happening? They're very confused.
Wait, is it like, so for since one of them is a woman, do they still talk like a man? It's just like, oh yeah.
No, she talks as a woman. And but also another twist is that in the game they're both Asian for some reason.
Whoa.
That's true. I never thought about that. They are both Asian in the game.
They both turn into Asian people. And then the acting in the episode was incredible, because in one of the scenes, the guy was like, dude, nothing feels the same as when we do it in the game. I had sex with a polar bear.
Yes.
And it wasn't even, and without laughing, he like said that line. And
he's like, I fucked a polar bear, I can't get you out of my head. And you're like, okay. It's honestly very Brokeback Mountain in that one part, I will say.
And then in real life, they're like, we just need to kiss to see if we're gay, dude. And then so they kiss, and then they're like, this doesn't feel as good as if we do it inside of the game as Asian fighters.
Yeah, I guess that was a good episode. Now that
it was a crazy episode. I don't know what because usually they're trying to deal. I don't know if the episode was about like VR or about like genderism, or like if it was about like really the sexuality that comes with being an Asian person.
Yeah, you could even say that it's about like Asian fetishization.
Maybe it's about. I mean, I think it a little bit is that, like, if you're Asian, then you're seeing it as a physical being. Now, maybe, but also not, because people think that Asian people are smart. So you're just seen as like generally a smart, good-looking, physical, sexual being. So you just hit all of the boxes.
I feel like the wholesome takeaway from the episode is that sexuality is very fluid,
I don't know, because it wasn't, since they kissed in real life. And
yeah, but I mean, like, there could be for each of them another man out there who it's working for, but like IRL, them as men is not it.
Yeah, I think maybe what you're supposed to take away is that, given like you strip away all of like the social circumstances or whatever, and you like just get put in this fake situation, like, are you gonna pretend to be like an Asian woman, and then just want to fuck men? Like, maybe, like, you might just want to have, you might want to have sex with a polar bear. You might want.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't want to sound like a weirdo, but like, where is the polar bear just like not explained upon even more? I feel like that would be like the most interesting part of the story.
Well, you think about the characters that are in fighting games, and you watch, like, you look at Smash. If you got to play VR Smash, and you could just like be Bowser, and then like have sex with like King DDD, just there have to be some people who are like just like what? Just waiting for this opportunity. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
We are not sponsored by Nintendo, by the way.
Not yet. Your Smash Sona can have whatever kind of sex you want.
Do you think that'd be like the mechanics of that would be the same as like their fighting styles? Like the lags and all that?
Very jerky.
Yeah.
Some would like, what if in that game, Ness is supposed to be like 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you play like Waluigi, who's not in it, but let's just say he is hypothetically.
So this is like a very hypothetical situation.
Yeah, no, okay. So like, let's just say in this hypothetical, there's Waluigi in that you can have sex. And you pick Waluigi and you go after Ness.
I think they're taking out Ness from the sex option of the game.
Oh, yeah, whoa.
We gotta boot her, anyone else technically under the age of 18. And now they're gonna have to assign ages to all of the characters.
I mean,
it turns out Yoshi's 900.
There we go.
Whoa.
You get like taken to E-court. Waluigi, whoever was Waluigi, fuck this 12-year-old. It's bad news bears.
I want us to sit in this for a little bit and just think about like Luigi and Yoshi.
Ew.
No, it wouldn't even be that though. It would have to be Mario and Yoshi.
Why would it have to be
Mario? What do you mean?
Okay, hold on. All right, I don't want to set like hard and fast rules, but I'm just saying.
Oh, from like a canon standpoint?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Mario is like, doesn't Mario own Yoshi or something?
No, I think Yoshi is the savior of Mario. So this is kind of like going into a Beauty and the Beast like road.
Dude, what if we did a live action comment right now with some of our most loyal viewers?
Wait, what do you mean? Yeah.
Like, hey man, what do you want to talk about this week? Larry, one of our top viewers.
Wait, that idea doesn't make sense, but what does make sense is we did like a live stream. How cool would that be?
A live stream?
Podcast, right? Like, there's no one watching this right now, right?
No, for sure not.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check in. I don't know how popular you guys are, so...
Wait, I know where to put this.
What do you mean?
The La Plata live stream We just go hijack and put links to this.
Wait,
That's
what's
our
Lapata?
target viewer. Oh my god.
I don't think
Yeah.
you understand how live streams work. We can't just use
What
their
is
live stream.
What
to
is a
do live stream.
lapana? Can you say?
Yeah.
You know exactly what it is, Cassandra, because I talked about it at one of our shows. I did like a 5-minute set just on it.
Is it an ice cream?
Is it the
What?
railroad stuff?
Yes.
It's our target viewership.
I don't understand.
It's for our viewers who don't know what this is, which is all of them. It's a live stream on YouTube where you can just watch trains.
Oh, I forgot that it was a live stream.
Yes, you can watch it 24/7, all day, all night.
That honestly is our like target audience, because honestly, like when someone turns on this video, they're not going to pay attention. They're probably just using it as like background music. or,
Wait,
like,
that's
maybe, like-
perfect. Yeah. While they're watching
Yeah.
their trains, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this train's coming."
Someone told me they worked out to this, which is crazy because we go so
Is
slow.
podcast?
Yeah, we move very slowly, and it's also supposed to be a visual experience. So
Yeah.
they were able to work out and then somehow be entertained while not looking at the visuals. Is
Maybe they put it like up on their TV while they were
No.
like jumping. No.
they were exercising with headphones in, and they
Oh
were,
yeah.
Crazy because you can't click your phone screen shut, like, and then because then YouTube will.
you can on
stop.
iTunes.
Whoa.
Oh, you
Which
guys
is-
are on iTunes?
Yeah.
I don't think you understand the extent of how big this podcast is. We're on every major streaming website.
I swear I typed it into Spotify once and nothing happened.
So Spotify is not allowing anyone to post video podcasts until Joe Rogan gets on the platform.
What? Why?
Yeah. I don't know, because they're like afraid of like, I don't know what they're afraid of. I think they want to take all of the iTunes viewership like at once instead of gradually doing it, I guess. But if you upload something to Spotify, it has to be an MP3.
Lame.
It is lame.
MP4s.
Yeah.
Well, to the one person working out, you can do it. You only have one more set to go. Roy believes in you.
You're gonna have so many muscles after this one. This will be the one that creates all the muscles. All right, so back to Zach Braff.
Well, yeah, Zach Braff. He's what were you gonna say about Zach Braff?
Oh, he's your background right now.
Okay.
He got super fit after he left Scrubs. He just posts a bunch of shirtless selfies.
Really?
That's his life now, yeah.
Yeah,
don't
that, and you guys know he's dating Florence Pugh Pugh Pugh, right?
Who?
He is, yeah.
The Midsommar girl.
What? No
Yeah.
way.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
She is your age, I think. You guys are all born in '96.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. And Zach Braff is much older than all of us, so.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
but if
old
she's
is
like
he?
25 and she's like 38, it's like whatever. You know?
He's
Oh,
like,
he's more than 30.
45 and she's like 23.
Is he 45?
Oh.
Yeah, he's fucking 45. He's been famous for like as long as all of us have been alive. Like, think of a time where you didn't know who Zach Braff was.
Yeah.
Probably most of my life, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. What? You
Well, I
said
didn't watch
most of your
Scrubs
life,
until I was like 21.
but you knew what it was.
Well, I knew it was the.
You got it with Lance, you never know.
yeah,
never-
I just
Probably
don't know
not.
now.
I guess we're just meeting for the first time, so I don't know.
I did not know what Scrubs was.
His
Oh, man.
understanding of media, I'm always confused by it because sometimes he does know about stuff.
Not
And
with
then
Scrubs. though.
most of the time it's like no. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's good to like if you have it on the background and don't want to watch them, Chafeel and all.
I think some moments are like they have some good moments. Like sometimes like you can just think you can like make even like a meme out of it or like a GIF. Of, like
Oh,
a moment
God.
from Scrubs.
Why'd you say Jeff?
That's how you say it.
That's how you say it.
We're not doing this. But
What?
that's how you say it.
I'm sorry, the most epic internet debate of all time, and you're cutting us off.
Because it's been
Wow.
had. It
has
so,
been had.
It's been
It hasn't
it's
been
a
had because I
conversation.
don't know the answer. Like, I don't know the answer.
That's
I'm
because
always-
everyone fights about it.
Yeah,
Right.
but there's no point in fighting. It's like, who cares? Like what you say.
I don't know, like,
Who the fuck
that's kind
cares?
of fucked up. Would you
Wow.
say that about the Israeli-Palestine conflict? I mean, we haven't figured that one out.
I would not compare the two debates. I would not compare the weight of those two conversations.
And you know what? You're right. You're right on that
Yeah.
one. That was my mistake.
I mean, if you want to, I would be happy to have a conversation about that.
I
but-
don't want to.
Yeah.
It's a trap. I trap myself.
There
Okay.
you go.
We'll say this. I think more people probably have had the GIF conversation.
Yeah.
I'd put money
yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
But
People get very heated over it.
you thought it was I'll entertain this. You thought it was GIF.
It was
Yeah.
gifable.
I understand why you thought it was GIF, and I know that you're wrong. And
Didn't the
that's why-
creator say it was? The creator said it was GIF, right?
Yeah,
the creator said it
creators-
was GIF.
But I do get the argument, graphic interchange format, that it's a hard G.
Ooh.
So Eddie is rolling his eyes as hard as possible.
Used
Wait,
in an
what
acronym.
are the other interpretations? It's GIF or GIF, right?
GIF or GIF? Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. It's-
Wait,
Yeah, that's-
why isn't HIF in the mix? You know, in
Why
some
would-
languages, G's
Wow.
are pronounced as H's.
You know what? You're
Oh,
right.
shit.
Good and inclusive.
Heath.
Yeah.
Heath. I looked at a heap of scrubs, and he was like, "Eagle."
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
Oh man,
Thank you, Scrubs.
might have to pull out an actual GIF for this part.
Wait, how can you play one? How does that work?
No, yeah, you can play one.
They don't
That'd be
make
so
more.
meta.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, how long can they be? If it's like 45 seconds, at that point, it's just a video.
It's
Yeah.
no,
Even if it's
not.
silent.
It
No,
would-
they're like, I think like max like 5 seconds. I tried to make one the other day on Jiffy, and
my
the
God.
limit was like 4.5 seconds.
Why were you trying to make one on Giphy?
what was
or
what,
Jiffy?
You know, I was trying to make a GIF of Gene Hackman in the movie Enemy of State.
Why?
Just because, well, I have a newsletter. Plug. I have a newsletter, and I
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't give you an opportunity to do that yet. Plug everything.
yeah, fucking plug Cassandra's Good Links, Substack.com. But I recommend movies, and I try to include GIFs with the movies. But Enemy of State is from 1998, so there was like not a lot of GIFage happening.
Ooh.
But then I gave up because it was too hard. The shots moved too much, and I was like, "Can you look up movies that like they hold on people for longer?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a motto of our pod: is just give up when times get tough.
Believe in that.
All right.
We have a lot of child viewers, apparently, according to our stats.
What?
Which
Where
is
are you
surprising.
getting? Where are
given
you
our
getting
topic.
these metrics
Did
from?
you say child viewers?
Well, it's a cartoon, so I understand that.
It's a
We're bringing
cartoon.
back
We talk
Saturday
about kids a
morning.
lot.
Yeah, we do.
We fight for them too.
Yeah,
we fight
we're on
for
your
their-
side.
Future.
Yeah,
Well,
but
we
also
don't, but
give up.
yeah. We're all
Wait,
we're
that could be
realistic
meta.
with the kids.
yeah, beer doesn't taste that good until it does.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's
just giving
fucking
advice.
true. That is so true. That is really true.
Mm.
Just,
You guys want to say your favorite beers or?
oh,
I don't know
okay
where
with
I'm
that.
at right now.
like
I lo-
with beer.
Yeah,
Or just like life or
I drink a lot of White Claw right now. If I
Ooh.
drink.
I'm not a fan of beers. I used to drink, because I don't drink anymore. I like the Seagrams. That's not really beer.
Isn't
That's
that
I would
like
not
the-
go
real?
that beer now.
It's like a spirit.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
No, it's like a wine cooler.
Oh yeah, there you go.
True.
Wait, no, yeah, that is the actual terminology for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you feel like when you were like in high school or middle school or whatever, and they were telling you not to drink alcohol, that there was like a lot of talk about wine coolers, and in actuality, they're really not around much. They were like, "Oh no, these kids are gonna get drunk on wine coolers," and it's like, "No, we're getting drunk on like Natty Lights." you got it
Right.
wrong. I don't know.
Miller High Life.
Miller High Life, champagne and beers.
No, they're not around unless you're around adults usually.
How adult though?
Like
Like I feel like
pretty-
very
like,
early adult.
I don't know, man. I if I'm with like people over the age of 40, then they might be whipping out some wine coolers, but not
Oh, I
under
see.
40.
Those are some fun 40-year-olds. Good for
Yeah, what
them.
do you? I feel like that's a very different experience than what I've had.
Do tell.
I don't think like people over 40 usually. Oh, I mean, I guess like when they're like, yeah, we're gonna relive our younger days by going to the beach, which I don't know how often that happens, but I just say in this
Is that
hypothetical,
what
it's
people say
happening.
when they go to the beach and they're over the age of 40? They're like, I'm going to relive my younger days.
Time to take back those years.
Yeah, I'm not having a new experience at the beach. I'm having an old one again.
Oh God, that's what Zach Braff does.
Fucking Zach.
He
Sharks.
is though, like actually though, yeah.
Actually, what?
Oh, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, in a
He's-
way with his
he's,
girlfriend.
he's sucking
Oh.
out the youth.
Yeah.
Ew.
Florence pew pew pew.
Wait, so who is this person? Is that her actual name or?
No, it's,
It's Pew. P-U-G-H. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But for me, I just like to say pew pew pew, and I'm trying to make it a thing by
Ah,
saying it here repeatedly with your huge viewership. So
sorry, I'm looking up what else she's been in.
who? Florence or? Do
Yeah.
you think she goes by
Little
Flo?
Women.
What?
Flo.
Oh yeah, she was Flo.
Little Women she was in. She got an Oscar nom for that.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Honestly,
Yeah.
she was like maybe the best part of that movie.
She was. I mean, Saoirse was great. Saoirse's always great, but she's fantastic.
I mean, obviously the best part was, Greta Gerwig, just, behind the scenes, like, just directing the film. But
just like directing the shit out of it.
I don't really remember much of that movie except like Timothy Chalamet being a shy alcoholic, which I quite enjoyed.
That's how you would
Yeah.
describe. I feel like he's like a playa by the end.
No, well, by the end, what I thought was that his hand was forced by feminism to marry a woman that he didn't want to, and that he was actually a victim of circumstance, and that's
Wow.
yeah, there you go. That's a
Extremely
Chinese-town
generous on
take.
him. He's like a little rich fuck boy. He's mad. He's like playing with Amy's emotions in France, and he's like so
yeah.
into with Saoirse, and she's like, I don't love you, and he's like, meh. That's fuckboy behavior.
Yeah, and I saw that as feminism. Him a victim of circumstance. So,
Really good. Susan B.
there you
Anthony
go.
says great.
Yeah,
Oh, Susan B.
if we're just gonna talk about movies, I watched. Have you guys heard of the movie Colossal?
Yes, I've been meaning to watch that.
I watched it
No.
last night.
Wait,
Did it come
is
out
that-
recently?
Came out in 2016.
Is that the Russian one?
No,
No, that's not it.
It's like very under the radar. Like it didn't go to the theaters really, and just like has been on Hulu for many years.
I love Hulu so much.
Yeah, me too.
Except for they're like, I don't know, I always get confused and I just stopped talking. We're gonna fill that gap somehow.
All right.
I don't know what I got confused by. But...
Okay, Lance thinks Hulu is confusing. Write it down.
Hold on. No, I wanna unpack this. What do you get?
Unpack the film.
What is confusing about Hulu? It's very straightforward. It's a
Well,
very
you know-
straightforward app.
Oh, it's like what I watched in the past. Once you finish an episode, then it disappears.
Oh wait, I see what you mean. Yeah.
It does.
No.
I think if you finish like a season, it won't be in your watched history anymore.
Oh.
Although I think Netflix does the same too.
Wait, you look at your watch history?
Yeah, I've never looked at that.
Who does
Well,
that?
so I can be like,
I
oh, what?
remember
Let me
what I've
continue
seen.
watching.
Yeah.
That's
Not a
that is a fair
goldfish.
point.
Well, for people that like rewatching stuff, I guess that's helpful.
Anyway,
How do
we should
you?
finish the whole
Who
podcast.
keeps count of this? I just
Everybody,
watch it.
Rory.
It's
What about
noticeable.
GBBO? Huh?
I like if you watch a show and you're kind of like, how many episodes are in a season, and then you look, it just sticks with you, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like the OC, the first season of the OC is 27 episodes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's how TV shows used to be.
And I miss those days. I love the labor that had to go into making like 24 episodes. That's so many. You have to burn through so much plot. That's why shows used to get bad so fast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the first season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, there were like over 50 episodes.
Hell yeah.
Season, and they were all like 30 minutes long. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But that's different though, because kids like don't really have the perceptive power to be like, hey, this is bad. Like I remember watching every single Power Rangers episode and just loving every second of it.
Well, I mean, speak for yourself. There were clearly some good and bad episodes. Like there were some episodes where like they were like working on something. And then I remember there were some episodes where they would just like bully the Blue Ranger for being smart and like coding. And it was just like, what the fuck is the point of this episode? It was like a Barney episode, because it would be like, hey, even if you have glasses and are smart, that doesn't mean that you're bad.
The 90s were like such a basic time though. Like, yeah, they had to be saying that. Like it was
right. Back to what we were saying. Yeah, the movie Colossal was about Anne Hathaway was like this. She was like an alcoholic kind of bitch, but she just like didn't have like her life together. So her like even more mean like boyfriend kicks her out of their Manhattan apartment, and he's British for some reason, and that doesn't play a role in anything. But it does. Okay.
Because he's evil. If he's evil, then he's gonna be British.
Good. Didn't notice that. Really did not notice that at all. But then she goes back to her house that apparently her parents gave to her because they're dead, and she lives there.
Convenient.
And meets Jason Sudeikis, who's like, whoa, I haven't seen you in forever. And they like, he owns a bar. They go to a bar. They get drunk. She goes to a playground. She walks around the playground to go back home because she's drunk. She gets home. She turns on the TV, sees the monster on the TV, realizes that the monster is mirroring her exact moves, and realizes that she can control this monster, which is conveniently located in Seoul, Korea. All right. So then
interesting.
Fast forward to the next day. They both go to this playground. Jason Sudeikis goes with her. A fucking robot shows up in South Korea, and they realize that they're controlling these monsters in South Korea. And they just start fighting. So the monsters start fighting. They're fucking shit up. They accidentally kill, like Anne Hathaway kills people, and then Jason Sudeikis just starts like killing people. And suddenly, like, they're in this weird, like, thing where, like, she's working for the bar that Jason Sudeikis, the kind of robot, is running. And he's like, if you don't keep working for me, then I'm going to go back to the playground every day and just stomp all over the wood chips, which actually just kills people and cars and knocks buildings down. And it's weird because they can, like, kind of feel when things are happening in Korea and, like, if they're, like, hurting Koreans, but they can't really. So they like, she has to keep working, and then suddenly, like, out of nowhere, the British guy comes back and is like, I love you, come back, please, I love you. And then he's like, she's not gonna go with you or else I'm gonna kill a bunch of Korean people. So in a twist, she realizes how to defeat Jason Sudeikis killing all these Koreans. She goes to Korea, which makes the monster show up in America, and she grabs him and throws him. And he dies, and the robot dies.
What?
Yeah, no.
Sounds like a good movie. I love Anne Hathaway. I'm a Hathaway lover. So, would you recommend like 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5?
It was so bad. It was like,
what the fuck?
Like, I think
you just spent like 12 minutes explaining a movie you think sucks.
I feel so bad for the listeners. They're probably sitting through this, just waiting to see what he's gonna say about it. It's just like, it's shit, just complete garbage.
Because, like, I mean, as you can probably tell from the way that I'm talking about it, a lot of the movie doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I feel like you're missing like an emotional component. Like, if she's an alcoholic, like if she stops drinking, will that fix it? Like,
yes, actually, that does play a role, because at a certain point, they're in a bar, and Jason Sudeikis is like, have a drink, It's like, you won't. And then he's like, if you don't drink this beer right now, I'm going to fucking kill a bunch of South Korean people. And she's like, what? I have to like stay an alcoholic to prevent Asians dying. And that's like something that she has to like deal with. So that is like, I guess, an emotional component added. It is complicated by her alcoholism that is potentially created by like the relationship that she had with the British guy. Which I think is like one of the reasons why the movie didn't work, because the entire time you're just watching a bunch of people that you hate like kill people that you love, which is South Koreans.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
People love South Koreans.
Lance, you have some thoughts, I know.
But what?
Everything.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Let's circle it back to the beginning. What were we talking about in the beginning?
AOC.
Oh, can you
That's
play the
right.
clip again? And just end on that.
1 year ago, I was waitressing in a taco shop.
Was that good?
There you go.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good.
All right, cool.
That's the podcast, everyone. Hope you liked it.
I already stopped recording.
Shit.
Comment.
Oh, yeah.
Podcast was really good. So.
Oh wait, never mind. I didn't stop. Fuck.
Cigarette between her